What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bear back with another YouTube video. So in today's video, I'm basically just going to be discussing, in my opinion, what gun I would recommend between the AK117 and Type 25. So right now, the 117 and Type 25 are basically meta for ranked, along with the MSMC, but for ARs, the 117 and T25 are basically what people are using in ranked. So in the first game here, I'm using the 117, and I think I dropped like 33 kills or something like that, which is pretty good. In the second game with the Type 25, I think I dropped like 17, but they're both games, I think I had only 3 deaths, so they were pretty good games. But I mean, in my opinion, I just like the 117 better, just because to me it just feels more balanced when I'm using it. And when I say balanced, I don't mean like, oh, it's less powerful or anything. I mean like, it just feels like smoother and cleaner when I use it, and I think part of that is with less recoil along with like the less damage, which is fine with me, but like the less damage and less recoil, it just feels like more balanced, and because of that, I feel like it's just more entertaining to use. Like, it's just more fun, because to me it's more difficult to use. Like, it's harder to get good games with it, even though it's still a great gun compared to the Type 25. Like, it outpowers every gun pretty much, but the T25 is pretty balanced compared to it, so it's just more difficult, and I think that's kind of why I like it more, is it's just a little bit harder to use. It just takes like probably a couple more shots or a tiny bit longer, but it just feels great. And for me, I think I run X-Mag, grip, and I think maybe a quick draw. I'm not quite sure what the other thing I use on it, I don't know. It's just worked so well for me, but yeah, that's basically in my opinion on the 117. Alright, so going into game 2, I'm using the Type 25, and so the Type 25 is very, very close to the 117, but like, to me, it just feels, when I'm closer to people, it feels like a stronger gun at close range. So the 117, I think its strength is medium to long range, sorry there, and the T25 I think is closer range, because I think at long range and sustained fire, the recoil kind of starts to kick a lot more. But yeah, it feels really good close range. Like a map like Standoff, both guns have their like you see the strengths and weaknesses because there's hallways that are long and stuff and corridors that are like long range. Like right there you can see I was about to challenge that guy in that window, but it's like he's too far away. Like the 117 I probably would have challenged that. But with the T25 it's like I'm willing to get close, but I don't want to do anything more. It just feels better when I'm closer to people. But yeah, I mean, it still feels really good, and I probably would use it on more maps than I would the 117 in ranked or even pubs, just because that close range factor. Like, it's good for doms clearing like a point and stuff. And I don't run a sight on it because I really like the iron sights, and I feel like with a sight the recoil just feels like higher. And I run a grip just because the recoil is a bit higher, X mag, and I think a quick draw as well. But I mean, there you can see I'm trying to just like kind of one shot, get some hits off, and I mean I got some assists, but like it wasn't great. Somehow I got a kill there, but yeah, I mean like here it's really not that great. Like this is a little bit too far range. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Here, I mean I'm challenging a T25 and I overpower him, but like if you can control the recoil a little bit, like it's a really good gun. And I mean, it feels a little bit weaker than the 117 to me, just because I feel like with that fire rate, but the range, I don't know, I feel like I like to be able to know I can like beat someone at any distance, and this is definitely going to destroy people at close range, but 117 does fine at close range. I still have it in my loadout though, because it still feels very good to me, and I still love to use it, but I would definitely prefer to use the 117 over the Type 25, although some games it just feels great to use the Type 25. Like it just feels really smooth killing people with it, because like it's just so like quick to kill. And I mean, I guess the 117 is too, but the T25 just feels like it just feels quicker to me. But yeah, I mean, it's a solid gun. So basically, I would prefer the 117, but the T25 works as well.